What's up? What's up, people? You're back here with Floyd T Barbecue and with another video coming for you. This video will be a smoked turkey on the Chargriller Akorn grill. And I have my headphones on so I can sound a little bit more crisper, I hope. So let me tell you the story about what I'm doing with this turkey. So Thanksgiving was last week, and I was in St. Louis visiting my family, and we had some turkeys there that were fried, that were prepared already. Ham, all the other traditional, dressing, collard greens, some chitlins, aka chitterlings, were also there. So one of my cousins, about my age, who apparently doesn't know much about cooking, came in with a frozen turkey on Thanksgiving Day. And if you are a person that knows something about cooking like I do, there's not much you can do with a frozen turkey on Thanksgiving Day. So I had flew to St. Louis, and so I was flying back, but I had some cousins from Atlanta that actually drove. So I told them, I said, hey, take that frozen turkey back with you, and when I get back home, I'll get it from you, and I'm going to smoke it because I've never smoked a turkey before. So I'm going to experiment with it and see what we, see how it comes out, I guess. So they brought it back for me. I have it right here in front of me. I'm going to turn the camera around shortly to let you see it. But I will say this turkey is not a wimp of a turkey. It is 18 pounds. I've never even fried a turkey over 14 pounds in my electric fryer. So it's a big turkey, man, but my grill can handle it. So let's check out the turkey real quick. Here is our turkey. So this is an 18-pound bird. I don't know the brand of it, but it's decent. It looks good, actually. And this is the turkey neck that came out, which I always cook the neck or giblets if they come with the turkey. So this thing is 18 pounds, and I don't have a lot of room in my kitchen, so if you see any other scenery, I'm sorry, but it is what it is. So the way I prepared this turkey is, I know it had to thaw out. So Thursday evening, today is Saturday. Thursday evening, I had my mom take the turkey out of the fridge and pretty much put it in some cold water to thaw it out. And so Friday, I went over there and got it because it had pretty much thawed out, and brought it back to my house and put it in my fridge. And then today, I seasoned it on Saturday. And I'm going to smoke it tomorrow on Sunday. So I'm just doing a walk around so you can see it. So what I did with this bird is I got some Cajun Injector, which is right here. And I injected the turkey first. The legs, some in the wings, and of course the breast, the body, the back. And then I seasoned it up with just some Cajun seasoning, which is why I normally do my birds when I prepare them. But actually, before I seasoned it, I did the injection first. And then before I seasoned it, I took some spreadable Land O'Lakes butter with olive oil and sea salt, whatever that brand is. And I put it under the skin right here. And also, I rubbed it under the skin. And then I also rubbed that butter all over the bird as well. Just to kind of serve as a binder. And then after that, I just went ahead and seasoned it with this spicy hot Cajun seasoning. It's not a high-end seasoning, but this is a very good blend, actually. A good Cajun blend to rival some of those name brand blends. So I seasoned it all over. And the inside, of course, the turkey neck. And that's all I'm going to do to it. I'm going to wrap it up, put it back in the fridge, and then tomorrow I'm going to put it on my grill and smoke it. So, and I'm actually going to probably throw a little bit more seasoning up here on top, but that's what I did with the bird. So as I mentioned, I'm going to wrap this bird up, put it in the fridge, and then tomorrow I'm going to smoke it on my Chargriller Akorn, which, of course, is made for stuff like this. So we'll see how it works. I've never smoked a turkey, and now I'm smoking a beast of a turkey, so I know I can do it. It's going to be good. No sweat. So that's what's going to happen tomorrow. I'm still trying to decide if I'm going to use apple chunks or pecan chunks. I did some turkey legs with pecan, and those are probably some of the best turkey legs that I've had, that I've made on my own. And, I think that could have been because I also injected them with like a different injection with butter and hot sauce and all that kind of stuff. I like to put a little hot sauce on my stuff. I didn't do it for the turkey, but, so I may use pecan, I may use apple. You know, in the comments below, you can let me know what you prefer with your smoked turkey. Apple's safe, you know. Pecan is pretty mild too, but it kind of starts to lead you more toward those other woods with that nutty foundation that it has. But anyway, let me stop talking. I'll see you guys tomorrow at the grill. All right, guys, it is Sunday, the next day, and here's my Akorn grill, which I'll be smoking a turkey on. So what I do first is I light the grill, get it lit, and then once these coals get lit, I'll put the other coals in. Everybody likes their grill differently. I do mine this way. I have a fire starter down there, as you can see. It's surrounded by about maybe 10, 15 coals maybe. And what I'll do is I'm gonna light that and let these get up to temp, get ashed over a little bit. And then I'm gonna add some more coals around there along with the apple wood. That's what I decided to go with today. And then I'll put this rack back on like this. And then I don't have a Firestone, so I improvise and just use a pizza pan, which this one's a little bit, used about 2 or 3 times, and I unwrap it with foil and rewrap it and reuse it again, the cheap way out. So this will be my diffuser. And then my grill grate will go on top. So I'm about to light this up now, and I'll be back once it's lit. All right, so since I'm setting my grill up for slow and slow smoking, I figured I should show you how to set your Chargriller Akorn up for low and slow. So what I did was I moved the coals that I lit at first to the middle and put fresh coals around them, so that, of course, as the fire spreads, it'll burn slow. And what you want to do is, with your wood, I have apple wood. That's what I decided to go with. So I'm going to put one chunk kind of on the flame, not on the flame, but kind of right here, so that it can kind of get to start smoking. We do it like a little sideways like that. And then, put your other ones kind of around, so that as the fire spreads, the wood will burn as well. So let me put this one right there and just leave it like that. That way we get some consistent burn with the smoke. So now that that's set up, I'm done down here. So I'm going to go ahead and put this rack back on like so. And then put my homemade diffuser back on. I got probably one more use with this one before I throw it out. So that way we're still getting smoke around the outside. And then now I can put my grill grate back on. Pick that up. And just like that. So now my fire is set up, and we'll go ahead and close it down. Well, actually, I want to put this on. That way I can get a nice little burn and kind of scrape off some of the residue from the last cook on this and on here. So now I'm going to close it down. And what you want to do is, maybe set it around this point, probably around 2. And then the bottom, set that around 2 as well. You can see the numbers over here. So I'm going 1, maybe 2. And what I'm going to do, which I didn't do, is put my temperature probe that I use to monitor the temperature on the grill. I'm going to take that and put it in here now, so that way I'll know when the grill gets up to around maybe 225-ish, then I'll know to start adjusting the vents so that I can keep it around 250 to 275. I'm going to cook this bird around 275. So that's what we're going to do. So this is how you set up your grill. If you have a Chargriller Akorn, you may or may not have figured out that these things will get up to temp very quickly if you don't watch them. And once you kind of overshoot the temperature, it can be difficult to get it back down to where you want it at. So you want to start slow, let it come up to temperature slow. I'm actually going to maybe do 1.5 right here. And I'm just going to monitor that until it's time to get the bird on. So I'll be back with the bird. All right, guys, I have my turkey on the grill. And as you can see, the wood, the lid has been up for a little while, so the wood is getting hot, so I need to close it down quickly. But I got my temperature probe in. I put a turkey on one side, but I flipped it back over Got my temperature gauge to monitor the grill. That one's in. So let's close this down and let this bird cook so I can get this fire down. So guys, as I mentioned earlier, this fire on this grill can really get hot quickly. And as you see, I had the lid open for about maybe just a couple of minutes, man. But it took, the fire, flamed up that quickly. So what I did to get it back right is the grill is probably a little bit hot now. So what I did was I closed the bottom vent all the way. And this top vent, I got it cracked at between 0 and 1. And I'm going to leave it here until my temperature gets back down to 275 where I wanted it at. And that's where I'm going to maintain it at. So, with these grills, they don't need a lot of airflow to get warm and to stay warm. They just need just a little bit. Just the way they're built with that double insulation. They're not ceramic. They are metal, but they're double insulated. So they hold heat, and they hold heat well. And I can show you that because I can put my hand right here on this grill and leave it here as it cooks. That's how well these things hold temperature. So anyway, our bird is on, and we're gonna maintain the temperature. Right now we're at 41 degrees, so we got a ways to go. And darkness has caught up with us, but it's all good. We have lights. So I'll be back with an update after about an hour or hour and a half. All right, guys, we are 1 hour in. Let's take a peek at the turkey, which is at 109 degrees. Wow, it looks amazing. So we're gonna close back down, let it keep going. Been running between 275 and 300, and it's doing pretty good for this big bird. All right, guys, we are a little over 2 hours in. Currently running a temperature of 145 on the turkey. Let's take a look at it. Oh, wow. Look at that color. Plenty of juice in there, plenty of juice. Definitely looking forward to the finished bird. So we're at 145, probably within another hour this should be done. And I'll show you the finished product. All right, so the internal temperature of this bird has hit 165. And here's where we are. Got some nice dark color on it. Little skin peel back. And actually I see my injection points. So here we are, smoked turkey, and I can't wait to dive into it. That color is crazy. Got a little dryness on the breast from the skin pulling back, you learn. Let's check the internal temperature of the leg. I'm gonna hit that. It's 183, this leg. 207, so we're definitely hot, cooking with grease. And breast is pretty warm too, so let's go ahead and take this off. Let me just do that one. Yep, we're good to go. Gonna take this off and cut it up. Okay, guys, this is the finished smoked turkey. I took it off when the internal temperature hit 165 degrees. The legs are around 190, so we're definitely done. It has rested for about 15 minutes, so now let's just cut it in and see how it looks. Just gonna cut a little piece off the breast. Wow. Nice and smoky, very juicy. Now for the taste test. Let's see. It's great. It's very good, very tender. So just to recap what I did, Cajun smoked turkey, I injected it with a Cajun injector, also seasoned it with Cajun seasoning. Let it marinate in the fridge for a day, dry brine, and smoked it on the Akorn, the Chargriller Akorn with apple wood. It actually came out to be a 4-hour smoke before it reached 165. So now I'm about to enjoy this turkey. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe.